Okay, I'm back, bitches. So, like last podcast are based on AI, a little bit more serious. So I'll just divide the podcast into like I'll do podcasts about serious stuff once or twice a month or even less. But like I'll cover sports and stuff on this. Even as I last podcast I didn't even decide the name. This podcast I did. It's Enigma. Enigma means mysterious. So I'll keep guessing. I'll keep you guessing on what content I'll make. So let's go. First, we'll go. Like I watch loads of sports. I won't cover everything, but main things I watch and I'll cover is football and F1. Maybe a little bit of cricket, but I don't really watch cricket that much. Maybe a little bit of boxing or UFC. UFC was pretty nice this Sunday. Lost. I thought he won, but it was a very close match. Either person wins, it's fair or unfair depending on who you support. But I'll cover everything. So with the intro, I have an F1 car in the background, so I'll start with F1. So first, let's go to F1. Okay. First, as all the tier lists are out, I'm just watching the uh, Alpine one. So let's go. Let's make a tier list. First, we will think what is this has. So obviously, has is 50/50. Why 50/50? Because I don't really like the black livery. Like it's nice, okay, but see, this is shit. This is world class. This is okay, and like compare it. This is vomit, so like it's in the middle. I'll put it 50/50. So obviously, it's okay. Obviously, Red Bull trash, recycled and boring. It's trash. It's garbage. It's everything bad. Okay. I'll show you the car. I'm 100% sure they didn't change anything. This is the 2020 livery with just sponsor change. So nobody likes this car. Like obviously the world champions Max Verstappen drives it, but still, it's an okay car. It isn't that great. Next, Williams. Williams. Wait, wait, AlphaTauri. Okay, we'll go Williams first. Williams is okay. I like Williams. Like I know it's the same like from last year, but I like it more than the Haas. So I'll put it here. I'll put the Haas here. I'll put Williams at 50/50. Okay, Alfa Romeo. So beautiful. This is how you make a car. It's perfection, it's just beauty, it's everything good about F1. It's a great balance between carbon fiber and red. And like, okay, see, I'll show more pictures. Okay, wait, how do I see this car? Damn, like it's so beautiful. It's perfect balance between the red and the exposed carbon fiber, and like it's just beautiful. Like words can't describe how beautiful it is. So obviously, I'll put Alpha Tauri, Alfa Romeo here. Okay, this is so bad. I hate this. Where is it? Where is it? This car bad. Deleted. It doesn't match. Doesn't match. Like the red clashes with this color and this color. Like it's disgusting. Like I'm tearing. That's disgust. It's so disgusting. I can't look at it. It's vomitage is trash. So I'll put obviously. I'll put Red Bull here because this is more trashier than anything else. I'll say recycle, not Alpha Tori. Alpha Tori. It doesn't even deserve to be written the right name. Okay, this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I like this car. Like I believe it's a good balance between exposed carbon fiber and the orange of McLaren. Some people think it's a little bit too much carbon fiber and too less orange, but I think it's perfect. So not perfect as in perfect livery, but perfect balance. So I'll put it. I like this. Okay, nice livery, world class livery. I won't say it's a bad livery, but Red Bull also has a world class livery. I won't give it any points because it's the same shit. You can't give the same shit and say it's great. So wait a second, I'll show pictures. Wait a second, to get exposed on my Instagram. So I'll go back. Where is the old car? Old car. Okay, no, not over here. This is the old one, right? Yeah, it's almost the same. So, okay. I'll put it above Red Bull, but it's below. It's a better design than Red Bull and has, but because it's recycled, I won't give it any points. I'm giving points to this, but oh, wait a second. I'll put this here because it's the most unrecycled. Then I'll put this here because Williams is also recycled. And then, okay, then this is great. Okay, this is controversial. I'm changing my opinion after seeing everything. I don't know why, but this car bangs. I like the red. I love the color red. I don't like Ferrari that much, but this color is amazing. Like this part, like it's world class. The last livery was amazing, and this one is just a little bit better. Okay, so I'll put it here. It isn't as good as the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo's world class is nothing compared to the Alfa Romeo. So obviously, I'll put it below the Alfa Romeo. Mercedes. I'm sorry. Okay, before everyone says anything, and people who have watched before, or I've told before that I like the Mercedes, I don't. I was lying because I'm a Mercedes fan. Sometimes I have to lie, but I didn't like the livery. It's too much black, and I didn't like the shade of black. It, it looks amazing. Okay. Got that. Wait a second, I see one more. This it was 50-50 because it maybe it's better than the Ferrari. Maybe. Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, wait a second. Where is it? Where is no, not here. Here. Yeah. And Alpine. Alpine they just released right now. I was watching the. It's still happening. I'm still watching it, but still okay. I'll see the Alpine one. Let's see. I like the pink color. It's lovely. This pink color bangs, even though it's almost the same as the last pink one, but this car bangs. Hmm, I don't like the colors. Okay, I put it 50. It's above half, so I'll put it 50. Okay, this is it. You wanted some big ass content? No, there isn't any that much content. So I think I'll go to another topic, I guess. So okay, I'll just change. Wait a second. Okay, so I'm back. What we'll do is I'll make my predictions of what will happen next season. So I'll go first, obviously, who will win and who will lose. So I'll say in the Drivers' Championship, I think George Russell will win it. Nah, okay, seriously, I'll make a controversial opinion, but this is going to be controversy 101. But I think Alonso will win it. Do you know why? Because Alonso is a child. He is alpha. He is next level. Like you can't beat him. Okay, for a serious prediction, I believe Hamilton will win it, even though I want George Russell to win it because I'm a George Russell fan. But I believe Hamilton will win it. I think Mercedes will win both championships. I know I'm delusional. I know Red Bull most likely will win it, but I'm a Mercedes fan. Okay. I'm not a glory hunter. Before anyone thinks I'm a glory hunter, I'm not. I'm not a glory hunter. I started supporting Mercedes when they were shit. I watched it. I started watching F1 1 year ago. So I started watch like seriously, just I started watching after the Jeddah race in 2022. So I'm not a glory hunter. I'm supporting Mercedes because I like George Russell. So, but I think Hamilton will win it this year. So I'll go with Hamilton to win it. Then okay, after Hamilton, I'll go. I think worst driver will be worst driver not according to performance. Like for example, if Albon scores 1 point, it's amazing. If Hamilton scores 1 point, it's shit. It depends on the car, obviously. So I think the worst driver will be Logan Sargent because he's a rookie and he's American, so obviously he won't perform that great. But I believe that Logan Sargent will be the worst. He won't perform. He'll crash a lot. Most disappointing, even Logan Sargent performed the worst, but most disappointing will be Pierre Gasly because I'm 99% sure by half of the season, half or quarter of the season, there's going to be a huge fight in Alpine between Ocon and Gasly because they have fought before, and Ocon is not a great teammate. Even with Alonso, who's a Chad Alpha, he still bullied the shit out of him. He hit him. He wasn't a good teammate. So I believe that I mean Pierre Gasly will have a falling out with Ocon, and then it's going to be really bad after that. So and for the worst team, like performance wise, the worst team will be, I believe, McLaren. McLaren, like this year, they were fifth, so I think they'll be sixth, fifth or sixth. They won't improve. And I believe the team that will improve most is Aston Martin because I am a firm believer in Chad Alonso. So I believe that Sebastian Vettel wasn't doing that great in Aston Martin, and I think Alonso he's used to driving shit boxes. He's used to making bad career decisions. So I believe he will perform the best. Okay, so what else? And I'll rank the teams. I believe Red Bull will be first with most constructor. No, not Red Bull. Mercedes will be first because George Russell and Hamilton. Second will be Red Bull, really close. Third will be Ferrari because the problem with Ferrari is that it isn't that consistent. Even though it may have a better car than Red Bull or Mercedes, because of the inconsistencies they lose, and I don't rate Charles at all because I believe that Verstappen, Hamilton, and George Russell are like clear, like they're next level racers. Give them the same car and they'll destroy Charles. So I believe George Russell is the best driver on the grid. He's obviously I'm a fan. So I believe first will be Mercedes, second Red Bull, third third will be Ferrari, fourth, this is a controversial opinion, 99% will fail, but Aston Martin. Aston Martin will be fourth, Alpine will be fifth, McLaren will be sixth, then okay, As is there, AlphaTauri, McLaren. No, I don't mean McLaren. I meant Williams. Who am I missing? Wait, I'll check what am I missing. Who am I missing? Okay, I'm missing Alfa Romeo. Okay, so top six is confirmed. After McLaren, I believe Alfa Romeo, Alfa Romeo. No, I can't pronounce that well. I don't even know the correct name. It's Italian. You know, just put a letter of this. The pronunciation is correct. So Alfa Romeo will be seventh, Haas will be eighth, Alpha Tauri ninth, and Williams tenth as usual. Because Williams isn't even a prediction because they just had their what is it called? Team principal change, so they didn't develop that much. They didn't have any money, so I believe obviously Williams will be tenth. And Alpha Tauri, the problem with Alpha Tauri is that Japanese there and sorry, shit, censored that. I said what I meant was Japanese maestro and uh, what is Nick DeVries there. Both are I mean maestros. So I believe both of them will be shit. Prove me wrong, but every one of every one of them will crash or DNF or won't be that great. So AlphaTauri ninth and Williams 10th. And the best performing driver of 2023 will be George Russell. He will smash and everyone. The only reason he won't win the World Drivers' Championship is because Mercedes team orders. Or if there are no team orders, George Russell will defeat Hamilton. Hamilton is washed compared to George Russell. So I think George Russell will win it. And that's it, I guess. So let's move on. If I forgot to cover anything, I'll cut back or I'll tell you later. But okay, let's move on to football. Okay, yes, there is a dumbbell here. This is world class quality. As I've said before, consistency is key. Even though if you're consistently shit. So football, obviously, what happened first. I'll start with what happened on Monday, I guess, because I am a Liverpool fan, so I'll start with what's best, and that's Liverpool. So obviously, what happened on Monday was Liverpool won 3-1, 3-1. Oh no, it was 2-0. My memory has been so shit recently. Wait a second, I'll check. Okay, wait a second. Everton. It was against Everton, right? I'm at tripping. Yeah, it was 2-0 with who scored? Salah scored and Gakpo scored. Yeah, Gakpo scored. That was a beautiful ball from Trent. Why do I like? Okay. There it was a beautiful ball from Trent. Gakpo literally didn't have to do anything. Even if I was there, I could have scored that. And Salah's goal was amazing. I don't know what Pickford was doing. He's tripping balls or something. I don't know why he's a Premier League goalkeeper. I don't really like him. Even though he gets the England shirt, I don't. He's shit. I don't like him. Ramsdale, Aaron Ramsdale, all the way. So, by the way, Tuesday was also great because it wasn't great. It was good football because obviously everyone went with their bitches and stuff. But boys go with their bitches. Real men watch Premier League football or not Premier League, Champions League, true football. The competition with the greatest amount or greatest quality of football. No, World Cup is just about passion. It doesn't have great quality of. It has great football. It doesn't have great quality. I love the battle between managers and stuff. So obviously, I love the Champions League, best competition in the world, and obviously PSG vs Bayern was trash vs garbage. Both did not have their main attackers, even though PSG Mbappe came later on and Sadio Mane wasn't there. Come back, Sadio. We love you. We love you. Okay, and What else happened? So next day it was Arsenal vs Man City. As usual, Arsenal is bottling their league. It was a close match, but the problem was that Pep outplayed Arteta. Pep showed that who's the dad, who's the Bab, who's the Lord. Like Pep outclassed Arsenal. The problem was that Arsenal got in pressure and made so many mistakes. They were lucky that they lost only 3-1 because they were making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes and not finishing their chances. So they lost. And it's kind of sad because City are going to win another league. There's no chance now that Arsenal are going to win. The most they can do is, I guess, make it a little bit hard. The only way Arsenal can win actually is that if Premier League disqualifies them and relegates them. Please, Premier League, just do that. If you're listening, Premier League, okay, wait, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Wait a second. Okay. Now that you're listening Premier League and you have zoomed in, please Premier League disqualify Manchester City and please take all their titles away. Please make Pep 3 times Premier League champion. Please, please. They cheated. Everyone knows they cheated. Please, man. Okay, back to normal. Okay, so that's it. And on Wednesday, Wednesday they were true Champions League matches. Obviously, I was playing Fantasy League. If I get time, I'll put a picture here right now of my points. Obviously, whole defense is filled with Benfica players because they were playing against Club Brugge, and I knew that they wouldn't score. So maybe the pronunciation is wrong of Club Brugge, but it's too hard, and it's Belgium. Nobody cares. So obviously, Benfica won 1-0, and Chelsea lost. Chelsea lost. Chelsea. Every day, the only reason that keeps me alive and keeps me happy is seeing Chelsea lose. Imagine spending $611 million. Not dollars. Actually, it's euros. Yeah, it's euros or dollars. Same shit. But spending 611 million euros and still being behind Liverpool. This is my life. This is the best part of my life that Chelsea are losing. They're spending 611 million and still losing. This is amazing. This is world class. This is how football is protected from all these shit things. So next time with another spend 100 million and get a winning mentality and get rid of Harry Potter. Okay, Harry Potter won't win you anything. He's an English manager. English managers are shit. Get a proper manager. Obviously, Pep is going to leave when obviously Premier League. Please, I'm begging again. Relegate Man City. Okay, if Man City get relegated, get Pep. Or obviously that's unrealistic. Get someone else. Get Tuchel back. This is an advice to everyone, but reconcile with your ex. Reconcile with your ex and get back Tuchel. Harry Potter won't get you anywhere. So that's it, I guess. Yeah, and Thursday, today, it's going to be out Friday, but today is Thursday. So Thursday was also a banger because Barcelona vs Manchester United. Manchester United did amazing, getting a 2-2 draw in Camp Nou is amazing. I believe Barcelona could have done better. I thought Disney could have scored. He was really bad. Barcelona overall, it wasn't that great of a performance, but I believe that Manchester United are going to win. I This is my opinion, but I believe that Xavi did the right thing. That he did not take any attention to Europa League because it's hard to win. Right now, La Liga should be their main focus of winning it, and obviously they're like 10 points ahead. So I believe that should be their main focus. So Javi is doing the right thing. I trolled a lot in the football group. Like I was not in the mood to be serious, so I trolled a lot. But right now, it's football is amazing. Like it isn't as great as the World Cup, but World Cup was 2 months ago. Time goes by so fast. So I believe I I'll make a prediction that Napoli is going to win the Champions League. If Napoli is not going to win the Champions League, it's going to Real Madrid or Liverpool, whoever wins the tie. So let's see. I won't cut because UFC, like, obviously I'm not that big of a fan, and boxing nothing happened that significant. But UFC was amazing. It was like one of the best fights I've watched, especially in the UFC. It was entertainment from the first second to the last round. Volk won, in my opinion. I thought he was better, but I understand people who think that Islam won, and Islam also performed amazing. I believe that the only reason that Volk and Islam had a good fight and it wasn't one sided towards Islam was because Habib was not there. If Habib was on the corner of Islam, Volk would have been submitted. Obviously, that's big, big change that Volk wasn't. Sorry, I mean Habib wasn't there. So if he's there next time, I think it's going to be easy pickings. Uh, what else? One last thing. Okay, I'm zooming in one last time. I hope this isn't cringe. But if Jude Bellingham, if you ever see this, please come to Liverpool. We need you. We need you, please. I know Henderson and Fabinho and Curtis Jones. You're all good, but we need you, Bellingham. We need someone great. It's been really hard this year. Okay, please come to Liverpool. If Jude Bellingham comes to Liverpool, I take credit. I'm the one who called him. Okay, it isn't about the money. It isn't about the contract. He came because I told him to come. Okay, so please, Jude, come to Liverpool. Okay, I think that's it. I'm working like I don't know. I'll consult with someone. I think I'll do a podcast on either attention span, but that's going to be like end of the month, like 2 or 3 podcasts from now, because from next month. Okay, yes, I forgot one thing to cover one thing. PSL. I may not look like a. Okay, I won't make that joke isn't for YouTube. But okay, I'll zoom back. I'll zoom out. This is cringe. Okay, here. So PSL. PSL is going great. Amir, please get a life. Like obviously, I and some things. Amir said something and they're getting twisted and stuff. But he's he's celebrate like today I was watching the match. I was studying and watching the match, and like he got a wicket of a young nobody, and he was celebrating like he got a hat trick in the World Cup final. Like relax, bro. You didn't do anything special. You were trash. You were decent this match, but last match, like I get that. I support attitude when you're backing up with strong performances and being amazing. Like I believe that you can give attitude and be angry and stuff when you're performing. When you're not performing, just be humble. Like you can't be an asshole and also not perform. So like improve yourself. Obviously I'm a nobody saying this, but that's my opinion. I'm titled to my opinion. So what else? I wait, I won't butcher his name. I'll confirm it a second. But okay, I'll show you something right now. I'll put it up. I can't see it. I saw it on Reddit on r/cricket. But if you can see here, this I wait. Let me see his name before. I don't want to butcher it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. I don't remember names. I'm terrible with names. Uh, Trash. Ehsanullah. Like he made the record for the fastest no, fastest speed bowling in in PSL. Like 26 ball, he had the greatest average in PSL. He had a world class inning with 5 wickets. 5 wickets in T20 is world class. So obviously, I wanted. He was against. I believe. Wait a second. Let me check. Quetta. I thought Quetta would be decent, but they were totally trash. They could have done a lot better. But let's see. I think that's it. There wasn't anything that significant. Karachi lost. Amir was being an asshole as usual. Imad had a world class performance. So it's okay. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching. Who is watching here? Get a life. Why are you watching this? There are better content to watch. Like you can watch anything else. Why are you here? Okay.